For most people in the Western world, emotions are typically associated with a color. For example, anger is often associated with the color red. Innocence or purity is associated with the color white. Blue is often associated with sadness. And green is associated with envy or jealousy. Although envy and jealousy are not the same thing, they are often mistaken for the same thing, but we'll get to that later. We have William Shakespeare to thank for the expression green with envy, because it is one of the main themes in his famous play Othello. In that play, one of the main characters, Iago, hopes to instill jealousy in Othello, the main character, and refers to jealousy as the green-eyed monster. Othello ends up doing horrible things, such as killing his own wife out of jealousy. We also have the ancient Greeks to thank for the term green with envy because of their depictions of sickly, greenish complexions due to envy. In fact, Greek mythology is full of their gods acting and reacting to other deities based on love and jealousy. So as you can see, jealousy has been around for thousands of years, and I would even say before humanity even existed. Let me remind you of Lucifer's jealousy of God to the point where he wanted to be God. And you know the rest of the story. Here we are in a fallen world, thanks to that. Jealousy has almost always had a negative connotation, where we envision insecure people in relationships that are possessive. So when we read that God is a jealous God, what in the world does he mean, and how can that even be a good thing? Deuteronomy 4 verse 24 says, "For the Lord your God is a consuming fire, a jealous God." Sounds intense, possessive, right? And maybe even a little scary. Well, let's go to the root of the word. In the original Latin, it means full of zeal. And in the Greek, it has a more positive connotation, meaning emulation, ardor, or zeal. The Old Testament is full of messages from God saying he is a jealous God, especially in the context of his beloved people going after idols and following the ways of the world. Now, how would we read the Bible and understand God better if we replace the word jealousy with the word exclusivity? You see, the jealousy that we read about God is more about his desire to have an exclusive, personal, intimate relationship with each of us. And it doesn't come from a place of insecurity, but rather from a place of deep love and desire for personal, exclusive connection with each of us. God says, "I want you, all of you, and those idols out there have nothing to offer you. I formed you. I gave you life. I love you passionately and would do absolutely anything to have you live with me for eternity." And that is our nugget for today. I'll see you tomorrow.